Hi, Mr. Devlin here. So, recently I made a video criticising Dyson EA for putting one of the main characters in the Battlefield trailer as a female. And this is my attempt at putting things right. Before I do the video, do us a favour, click that subscribe button and help the channel out. Cheers. Anyway, today's video is about badass women in World War II. The sort of women you wouldn't say, "What are you doing out of the kitchen?" Oh, come on, I was joking. Of course women are allowed out of the kitchen. How would we get the shopping done otherwise? I bet you definitely want to subscribe now, eh? Anyway, here it is. 4 most badass women of World War II. Number 1. Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko. Imagine a Soviet sniper so deadly that the Germans addressed her over a loudspeaker, urging her to defect, join the ranks as an officer. That was Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko. The army initially refused to enlist her to any position other than a nurse, even after she showed them her marksman certificate and a sharpshooter badge. They finally handed her a rifle and gave her an audition, which she passed with flying colours. Pavlyuchenko had 309 confirmed kills during World War II, 36 of which were highly decorated German snipers. This figure makes her one of the top military snipers of all time. Countless injuries and shell shock didn't stop her. In fact, she was only removed from active duty after taking mortar shell shrapnel to the face. The Soviets then decided they should remove Pavlyuchenko from danger and used her to train other snipers. Number 2. Nancy Wake. The Gestapo called her the White Mouse for her ability to elude capture. For a time, Germany considered her the most wanted woman in the country. Meet Nancy Wake. During her early days in the resistance, Wake spent most of her time smuggling men out of France and transporting falsified documents and contraband supplies. While at one point captured and interrogated for several days, Wake never once gave up any secrets. After escaping in 1943 to Britain, Wake joined the Special Operations Executive, an agency of British intelligence. After being trained in skydiving and weapons, she was dropped back into France as an official British spy. Wake would go on to lead 7,000 Marquis guerrilla troops, blowing up Nazi buildings and sabotaging vehicles and supplies. The mad fuck once killed an SS sentry with her bare hands. Number 3. Virginia Hall. It was once a Nazi imperative to find the unknown woman with a limp. In the words of the Gestapo, this woman was the most dangerous of all the Allied spies. We must find and destroy her. Hall, using a prosthetic leg, yes, you heard right, a prosthetic leg, which she'd nicknamed Cuthbert, like a fucking dildo. She trekked through the frozen landscape and sent a message to SOE headquarters explaining that she was having difficulty with her artificial limb. No shit, Sherlock. The reply, if Cuthbert's giving you difficulty, have him eliminated. In recognition of her courage, Hall was awarded the Army's Distinguished Service Cross, the only civilian woman to have earned one. She joined the CIA in 1951, working as an intelligence analyst. Hall retired in 1966. Number 4. Susan Travers. When German troops surrounded the Bir Hakeim fort in Libya, Britain-born Susan Travers, the daughter of a Royal Navy admiral, refused to leave with the other female personnel. The only woman in the French Foreign Legion, she held out inside the fort with the other soldiers for 15 days in an attempt to withstand the heavy artillery of the Germans. When food and supplies ran out, Travers and her lover, General Marie-Pierre Koenig, knew that no help was coming, and it was up to them to save those who remained. And so they decided to make a run for it. Her lead vehicle would take 11 bullets in total, but would make it to the border, along with the 2,500 Free French soldiers that she helped save. Travers went on to drive a self-propelled air tank gun in France and became an official member of the Legion by leaving her gender off the application. Travers was a recipient of the Légion d'honneur, the Médaille Militaire and the Croix de Guerre, all very high honours in the French military. My main concern was that the engine would stall, Travers said. It's a delightful feeling, going fast as you can in the dark. And that sounds like a comment I would make. So yes, we all know there was women fighting in World War II, but these were all isolated cases, and that's the point I think everyone's trying to make. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon, tick it so you get notifications of when we're uploading new videos, and this is Mr. Devlin, out.